Tamar Braxton is shaking. Has anybody went to go check on Tamar Braxton? They're saying that she got attacked randomly in the middle of the night and woke up in a pool of blood.
Felt like when she had invited
She set me up. She set me up.
So I said,
just to do a rollout for her show she had going on.
Chrisean Rock thought she'd seen every plot twist the universe could throw at her surprise babies. Leaked calls, court chaos, Blueface breathing incorrectly, but nothing prepared her for this one. Out of nowhere, Tamar Braxton slid into the drama like a Grammy-winning ninja and called Chrisean a liar with her whole chest. Not a miscommunicator, not confused, not misunderstood. No, Tamar said liar. Bold letters, spiritual impact, emotionally delivered. And the internet? The internet collapsed like a folding chair at a family reunion. The moment Tamar dropped that word, timelines froze. This wasn't some random blogger with an iPhone 7. This was Tamar, the woman whose vocal runs can cut oxygen and whose clapbacks are federally recognized as weapons. And the fact she aimed that energy at Chrisean? Baby, this makes the Kardashians look like preschoolers arguing over crayons. Within minutes, speculation exploded. Did Chrisean lie about Blueface? About Junior? About drama? About life itself? Tamar didn't give details, she just delivered one nuclear accusation and walked away like an R&B supervillain. And now, the whole world is whispering the same question. What exactly did Chrisean lie about? And why did Tamar decide today was the day to air it out? The moment Tamar Braxton's accusation hit social media, it felt like someone dropped a live grenade into an already burning dumpster. Chrisean Rock, a woman who fights chaos with more chaos, suddenly found herself under fire from someone with a sharper tongue, bigger stage, and a vocal range powerful enough to summon ancestors. Tamar didn't whisper, didn't imply, didn't sugarcoat, she straight up called Chrisean a liar, and the internet reacted like a meteor was falling toward Earth. No warning, no context, no explanation. Just vibes, heat and violence. The blogs went feral within seconds. Screenshots popped up like mushrooms after rain. Headlines screamed things like Tamar exposes Chrisean and Braxton versus Rock. Liar allegations shake industry. It was sensationalism at its finest. Even the blogs didn't know what Tamar was talking about. But that never stopped them before. They grabbed the accusation, stretched it into a novella, sprinkled fake insider quotes on top, and served it to the public like gourmet drama. And the public? They devoured it like they hadn't eaten in days. People immediately started digging through every recent interview, live, and post Chrisean made, searching for the lie. TikTok detectives turned into archaeologists, scrolling back months, analyzing her wording, comparing timestamps, matching audio clips. One girl even made a spreadsheet titled Possible Lies Chrisean Told, complete with color coding. Another posted a theory that Tamar had secret receipts hidden in a vault. Nobody had real information, but they had confidence, and on the internet, confidence is all you need. Speculation spread like a contagious disease. Some fans insisted the accusation was about Blueface. Others swore it was about Junior. A few even said Tamar was exposing something deep that the public didn't know yet. People were inventing lies for Chrisean to lie about. One rumor claimed she faked a text message. Another said she exaggerated a situation. A third said Tamar caught her lying about a phone call. None of this was confirmed, but it didn't matter. The drama had momentum, and nothing kills momentum like truth. Chrisean's supporters were not having it. They immediately began defending her like they were paid attorneys. Tamar always inserting herself. They tweeted, "She jealous of Chrisean's spotlight," others claimed. Some argued Tamar misinterpreted something. Others said she blew it out of proportion. The back and forth grew into a digital riot. Tamar fans, Chrisean fans, bored spectators, everyone joined the fight like this was the internet's version of WWE. Meanwhile, Tamar's fanbase brought the smoke too. They said Chrisean wasn't being honest. They said Tamar doesn't speak unless she knows what she's talking about. They said Chrisean has a history of storytelling, flexibility. They backed Tamar like she was the legal voice of God. People began writing threads about patterns they'd noticed in Chrisean's timelines. like they were caseworkers reviewing archived files. The entire thing took on the energy of a courtroom without the burden of facts. As the rumor mill expanded, the internet unearthed older clips of Tamar shading people for lying. Fans said, "She called out her own family. Chrisean is nothing new." Others began piecing together imaginary timelines showing when Tamar might have caught Chrisean in a lie. They were essentially creating fan fiction while claiming it was investigative journalism. The craziest part: Chrisean didn't respond at first, and silence in this universe is gasoline. The longer she stayed quiet, the louder the internet got. People said her silence was proof. Others said she didn't want to give the drama oxygen. A few insisted she didn't even notice the accusation because she was too busy dealing with Blueface. The interpretations were endless. Then someone leaked a clip where Tamar mentioned not tolerating dishonesty. The clip wasn't about Chrisean, wasn't recent, and wasn't connected to anything. But when the internet is hungry, it'll eat anything. They took that clip, slapped Chrisean's name on it, and pushed it as breaking news. Fans edited the video to look like Tamar was addressing her directly. People were sharing the doctored clip so quickly you'd think it was gospel. The blogs made it worse, posting side-by-side photos of Tamar looking disappointed and Chrisean looking dramatic, with captions like "tension rising." It was peak clickbait. They even brought up Tamar's past feuds and said Chrisean was next on the list. Suddenly, the world started treating Tamar like a seasoned exposer of fake girls. Chrisean, meanwhile, was being framed as the new villain of 2005's tension rose. Blueface inserted himself because Blueface cannot physically stop himself from commenting on a situation that doesn't need him. He dropped a vague tweet that said, "Everybody lying these days," and the internet lost ID. People said he was shading Chrisean. Others said he was referencing Tamar. Some said he was talking about something entirely different but accidentally ignited a digital war. Blueface tweets are like horoscopes, vague enough for everyone to interpret the way they want. Now blogs had enough material to go nuclear. Suddenly, the headlines turned into "Blueface subtly confirms Chrisean lied," and Braxton, Rock, Blueface, triangle of truth. They turned basic sentences into explosive accusations. They were practically writing soap operas with emojis. Chrisean finally broke her silence, but not the way people expected. She posted a message saying, "Stop speaking on me if you don't know the story." Short, sweet, and nuclear. It wasn't directed at anyone by name, but it didn't have to be. The internet immediately assumed it was for Tamar. Fans replied with "She said WH80 she said" in all caps, like they were cheerleaders at a toxic championship. Tamar responded with a subtle but deadly message, "I always tell the truth, baby." That one line caused a digital earthquake. People interpreted it as confirmation that she believed Chrisean lied. Others said she was just being general. A few wise individuals pointed out that these two women probably weren't even talking to each other. But the internet does not care about logic. Reaction videos poured in from every corner of social media. Influencers who previously talked about skincare were suddenly experts on the timeline of Chrisean's alleged lies. YouTubers made 20-minute breakdowns with dramatic music. Podcasters dedicated entire episodes to Chrisean vs. Tamar, who lied. The drama was too delicious for anyone to ignore. The craziest moment of Part 01 happened when an anonymous source, which is internet code for someone trolling, claimed Tamar had messages proving Chrisean lied. They didn't provide screenshots. They didn't provide context. But they did say Tamar had proof. And the internet said, "Say less." By the end of Part 01, one thing was crystal clear. This wasn't just Tamar calling out Chrisean. This was the world demanding answers. And Chrisean being thrown into the center of the storm with no way out. As the accusation spread across every corner of the internet, the drama mutated into something bigger, wilder, and way more theatrical than anyone expected. Suddenly, Tamar calling Chrisean a liar wasn't just a statement, it was a cultural event, a digital earthquake, a timeline meltdown. Every platform lit up at once like someone pulled the fire alarm on all of social media. People weren't just watching anymore. They were invested. fueled, and ready to fight like they were drafted into the Braxton vs. Rock civil war. TikTok creators went into full forensic mode. One girl uploaded a 9-part series analyzing every time Chrisean might have exaggerated a detail in the past. Another dude stitched Tamar's clip with slow-motion edits, red circles, flashing arrows, and conspiracy music like he was narrating Unsolved Mysteries, Toxic Relationship Edition. Someone even made a theory board with pictures of Tamar, Chrisean, Blueface, and Junior connected with red yarn. And the scary part? People were treating this like genuine investigative journalism. The meme pages had the time of their lives. They started posting Tamar dragging Chrisean like she was storming into Zeus Network headquarters with a microphone and a lie detector. Memes showed Tamar holding receipts the size of CVS pharmacy paper rolls. Others had Chrisean looking shocked with "when Tamar calls you out mid-chaos" written across the top. One meme even showed Tamar pressing a giant red button labeled "expose." It was ruthless, it was hilarious, and it was everywhere. Then came the celebrity reactions because celebrities love drama that doesn't involve them. A reality star posted, "Some people lie for attention, I'm just saying," with a sassy emoji. Fans immediately assumed she was siding with Tamar. An R&B singer tweeted, "Tamar don't lie, period." That tweet alone sent the internet combusting like a cheap firework. A comedian jumped in with, "Imagine lying in front of Tamar Braxton, couldn't be me." Suddenly, everyone with a blue check wanted a piece of the mess. Even Tamar's sister Toni Braxton posted a cryptic message. Truth always comes out in time. She wasn't talking about Chrisean probably, but the internet didn't care. They grabbed the quote with both hands, shook it, stretched it, and decreed it was part of the drama. Fans said, "The Braxtons are united," like this was a family fight being streamed on Hulu. They turned a vague wisdom quote into a weapon. Meanwhile, Chrisean's supporters clapped back hard, louder than stadium speakers. They said Tamar was clout chasing. They said Tamar misunderstood something. They said Chrisean didn't lie, she just expressed her truth differently, which is internet code for "leave her alone." They posted videos defending her character. They posted threads about her struggles. They posted montages of her growth like she was running for political office. It was an emotional counterattack of epic proportions. One viral tweet said, "Tamar's drama always comes when she's bored," and that tweet became a whole movement. People started posting variations like "Tamar woke up and chose chaos," "Tamar caught a vibe and threw a grenade," and "Tamar saw a quiet day and said absolutely not." The jokes were never ending. Tamar's name became a verb. "Don't Tamar me" meant "don't expose me" publicly. It was ridiculous and somehow also iconic. The drama took an unexpected turn when someone leaked an old clip of Chrisean telling a dramatic story that didn't quite line up with Blueface's version of events. Suddenly, fans said this might be the lie Tamar was talking about. People dissected the clip frame by frame like it was the Zapruder film. They compared lip movements, voice inflections, details, timelines, everything. It was messy science, but the internet doesn't care about accuracy. They care about entertainment disguised as analysis. Then a random insider account tweeted, "Tamar didn't say everything she knows." That one sentence caused a digital panic attack. Fans gasped. Bloggers screamed. Podcast hosts refreshed their mix. Even Chrisean supporters said, "Wait, what does that mean?" The idea that Tamar had more ammo, more receipts, more evidence, more tea turned the timeline into a frenzy. Everyone begged her to spill the rest. Tamar responded in the most Tamar way possible with another cryptic message. "Truth needs no supporters." That line alone could have ended 2 marriages, 3 friendships, and a small country. People treated it like the prophecy of an ancient sorceress. They said it confirmed her stance. They said she wasn't backing down. They said Chrisean should be worried. They said the sequel was coming. Meanwhile, Chrisean's silence got louder. She didn't address Tamar directly. She didn't deny anything. She didn't shade anyone. She just posted a clip of her working out in the gym sweating like she was training for a fight with the truth itself. Fans said she was staying focused. Others said she was ignoring drama. A few messy individuals said she was avoiding the topic because Tamar was right. The interpretations were spinning like a toxic tornado. Blueface, always ready to escalate tension without providing clarity, dropped another vague message. Some people talk too much. That was ID. Fans exploded. They screamed he was shading Tamar. Others said he was shading Chrisean. A few even said he was shading bloggers. Nobody actually knew, but everyone had a theory. His tweets are basically blank coloring pages. The internet fills them in however it wants. The drama hit a bizarre peak when a podcast host claimed to have insider details about the situation. He said Tamar confronted Chrisean behind the scenes. He said the conversation got heated. He said it involved receipts. He gave zero specifics but acted like he was reading from a confidential file. Within minutes, the clip went viral. And guess what? Still no confirmation on WH80 the lie was. Some fans tried to guess the lie based on Chrisean's past interviews. Others said the lie was about her relationship timeline. A few said it was about pregnancy details. Some claimed it was about a phone call she exaggerated. The theories got so wild they needed seatbelts. People were basically playing Guess That Lie like it was a game show. Even blogs from other countries started covering the drama. A UK blog titled their article, "American Singer Brands Chrisean Rock a Fraud." Australian outlets said, Chrisean called out an explosive feud. The drama became international news. And the funniest part is nobody still knew what Tamar was talking about. By the end of part 02, the feud had turned into a hurricane of memes, accusations, theories, celebrity reactions, cryptic messages, and psychological breakdowns. The internet wasn't just confused, it was deranged, engaged, and starving for the next chapter, because at this point, the world didn't just want answers. It wanted blood, receipts, or redemption. As the dust from Tamar's accusation refused to settle, the internet entered a new phase, not chaos, not confusion, but pure emotional exhaustion mixed with obsession. People weren't just invested anymore. They were spiritually tethered to the drama like it was their part-time job. Tamar calling Chrisean a liar was no longer a moment, it had become a movement. A storyline, a cultural ripple bigger than that time. Beyonce sneezed on stage and the world trended, "Bless you, Queen." This was industry-level turbulence. Chrisean finally broke her silence in a longer message, emotional, indirect, and dripping with "y'all doing too much" energy. She didn't deny anything. She didn't confirm anything. She basically said the world needed to stop dragging her name without knowing the full story. It was the kind of response that answered nothing while inflaming everything. Fans immediately split into two camps. She's hurt and misunderstood versus she's dodging accountability. Watching people argue was like watching a boxing match where both fighters are blindfolded. Tamar, on the other hand, remained as precise and graceful as a laser-guided missile. She didn't post any messy paragraphs. No essays, no meltdown. She just dropped another elegantly vague message. "I don't argue with lies. I expose them," and with that one sentence, the internet got resurrected like a storyline on Love and Hip Hop. Comment sections filled up with "Tamar said WH80 she said" in all caps like a digital choir. People were quoting her like scripture. Then came the domino effect. Everyone who ever had a tiny issue with Chrisean suddenly felt like it was their time to speak. A stylist said Chrisean once exaggerated a story. A random host claimed she fabricated timelines. An old friend said Chrisean told half-truths. None of these people had actual receipts. But in the middle of a storm, whispers become thunder. The fans consumed every claim like it was evidence in a high-profile FBI case. Chrisean's supporters fought hard, posting videos about her struggles, her trauma, her resilience. They said Tamar was being insensitive. They said Chrisean's life has been a battle. They said people should uplift her, not tear her down. Emotional support flooded the timeline. They weren't just defending Chrisean, they were protecting her like she was their chaotic little sister who jumps off tables and punches drywall. Meanwhile, neutral spectators watched everything unfold with popcorn. Because to them this wasn't a feud, it was premium entertainment. They pointed out that the entire internet was spiraling without any confirmed details. They laughed at how everyone had chosen sides even though nobody knew what the lie was. They joked that Tamar and Chrisean were probably unfazed while the world lost its collective mind. Blueface, as always, poured gasoline onto a situation already drowning in flames. He posted yet another cryptic message: "People be lying for attention." That sentence revived the drama like CPR. Fans asked if he was talking about Chrisean. Others asked if he meant Tamar. A few said he wasn't shading anyone, he was just tweeting to tweet. The timeline split into factions again like political parties with no structure. Tamar's fans kept demanding she drop the rest of the receipts, even though she never said she had any. They were begging her to finish what she started like she was a final boss in a video game. Meanwhile, Chrisean fans pleaded with her to defend herself fully, to speak her truth, to clear her name, and still, the one thing no one had was clarity. The mess escalated into philosophical territory. Podcasts began discussing whether Tamar's accusation was necessary truth-telling or toxic celebrity policing. Commentators analyzed the difference between lying, exaggerating, and misremembering. TikTok creators started making think pieces with captions like "Why we punish women for their truth." People who hadn't posted in months came back online just to weigh in. The discourse had officially jumped off a cliff. Then came the emotional plot twist. A leaked DM from someone claiming to be close to the situation said the accusation was about something small. That got blown up. Whether the DM was real or fake didn't matter. The internet ignored the nuance and ran straight toward exaggeration. Some said it confirmed Tamar overreacted. Others said it confirmed Chrisean had lied more than once. The rumor mutated into a hydra with 100 heads. Public perception started to shift. Some fans began turning on Chrisean, saying the constant drama was getting old. Others defended her harder than ever, saying Tamar was using her name for attention. Meanwhile, Tamar's brand soared. She was trending in multiple countries, gaining followers, gaining streams, gaining memes. Even people who didn't know her music suddenly knew her shade. The industry paid attention too. PR teams whispered behind closed doors. Producers joked about Tamar and Chrisean headlining a Zeus Network special. A talk show host hinted about inviting both ladies to clear the air, which would break the internet more violently than any breakup announcement. Everyone smelled opportunity in the chaos. Still, one thing remained painfully obvious: Chrisean was genuinely hurt. Not by comments, not by blogs, but by Tamar specifically. For someone who has been dragged daily by strangers, Chrisean didn't flinch. But Tamar? Tamar calling her a liar hit different. Tamar's credibility, maturity, and reputation carried a weight that random trolls didn't. It felt like the one voice she never expected to attack suddenly aimed straight at her. Tamar, meanwhile, didn't budge. She didn't take anything back. She didn't soften her tone. She simply existed with the calm confidence of someone who knows their truth. Whether she was right or wrong almost didn't matter. Her delivery was flawless. It set off a chain reaction no apology could fix. By the end of part 03, the entire situation had evolved past one accusation. It became a referendum on authenticity, perception, and fame. The industry was divided. Fans were divided. Even neutral spectators were exhausted yet glued to the storyline. And the real twist? The world still didn't know what lie triggered this entire meltdown. Tamar held the power. Chrisean held the emotion. The public held the chaos. And the next move? It could destroy a friendship. Or spark the biggest receipts drop of the year. If you're still here after surviving this emotional demolition derby, congratulations, you are officially stronger than 99% of the internet. You just witnessed Tamar Braxton swing a truth grenade and Chrisean Rock try to dodge it in real time. Before you sprint to the comments section to pick a side like this is reality TV voting night, smash that like button like you're Tamar slamming the word liar onto the timeline. Hit it so hard your phone thinks you're trying to cast a spell for engagement. Drop a comment too, because this saga deserves your chaotic input. Are you team Tamar don't miss? Team Chrisean is misunderstood? Or team Blueface caused all this indirectly like always? Tell me everything. Because the comment section is where the real drama goes to breed, multiply, and evolve into new plot twists nobody asked for. And make sure you subscribe. Because here at Fame Ripple, the scandals don't drip, they erupt. Every day someone's lying, crying, denying, or going live with awful lighting. And trust me, you do not want to be late when the next celebrity meltdown hits your feed. Tamar might drop more shade tomorrow. Chrisean might clap back with a cryptic Bible verse. Blueface might tweet something that starts World War III for absolutely no reason. Turn those notifications on, because these celeb disasters don't wait politely. They crash into the timeline like drunk uncles at a wedding, loud and unexpectedly. Be front row, be early, be messy. So like, comment, subscribe, and stay dangerously tuned in, because at Fame Ripple, the truth slaps, the lies slap harder, and the next explosion is already warming up backstage.